it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about our Walt Disney World trip that we just took a couple weeks ago, and we're going to do gingerbread houses. Make sure you stay until the end so you can vote which gingerbread house is going to be the best. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. Alrighty. I need a need. The gingerbread houses.
Yeah, you gotta knead this for 1 to 2 minutes. I've already done that.
It said 2 to 3.
No.
Oh, 1 to 2. It's on the icing bag.
In the Spanish version, it says 1 a 2 minutos.
So the gingerbread houses that I got us this year were just from Target. As you can see, they are already put together by hot glue. It's just a lot easier to decorate them when they are glued together. I know technically that is cheating, but it's just easier to use and it's a lot more enjoyable because they can actually like stand and they're not falling apart.
Yeah.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic. Last year I thought about about yesterday. My favorite holiday. It means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday. It means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Got done with our gingerbread houses. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was alright.
It was a great time.
Oh, it was fun.
Where's the dog? Jeez. Now we're just gonna chat a couple minutes about our trip. This was the first time we went for just a weekend, and truly this was the first time we went like in December for the holidays. I've been to the original Christmas party one time, like a lot, like years ago. Jackson has never been there at Christmas ever. So it's really fun watching you see it snow on Main Street for the first time.
That was magical.
It was magical. You even liked it. You had a big smile.
Yeah.
You did. So we got there really late Thursday, pretty much Friday morning, like 2 a.m. And then Friday night, we went to the Christmas party. What were your thoughts on the Christmas party?
I wouldn't do it every year. I'd do it maybe like every other year.
Why?
Because I don't know if... I don't think that the price justified what you got. Yeah, okay? Like, you got no waits on the rides, but we didn't even have 4 hours of ride time because we did extra stuff that you normally wouldn't do. So, you know, like the parade, that was 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was definitely one thing that was hard about the Christmas party, is that they had a Christmas parade, a Christmas fireworks show, they had a stage show that we didn't see, and then like the Country Bears did a little holiday thing that we didn't go see. When normal at an after hours event, the only thing we would be doing would be going on all of the rides. Yeah. So I get your point.
And the fact that a normal one is like $130. This was $100 more than that.
It was pretty expensive. I enjoyed it and would do it again because I really liked the Christmas parade and the fireworks show and just doing all the holiday stuff. If you don't have annual passes and you were just gonna like go, I would take this day. If you want to do the party, take one of your park days and pay for the party instead of your park day.
That's what most people do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's an option. And if, I would say in the future, if they would bring back the holiday parade during the day, I don't know if it'd be worth it. So my camera died, so we're now filming on my phone, so if it looks a little different, that's why, or if it sounds different, that is why. We're talking about the Christmas party, and I think it's worth it. Only if there is no parade during the day. If there is a holiday party or like holiday parade during the day, I don't know if it would be worth it, just because I really liked the parade and that the parade made it worth it for me. But then again, if you can see the parade during the day, you could do your more rides at night too.
Yeah, I wish they like had more themed rides for it, you know, like
They just have the Jingle
overlays.
Cruise. Yeah.
But the Jingle Cruise, you can do it in the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't
There
even
wasn't
have to-
anything special just for the party for the overlays.
You know, like,
Very true.
I don't know.
That's true. So on Saturday, we went to Epcot, and they have the Festival of the Holidays. I had a great time there doing Olaf's. I don't remember what it's called.
Olaf's Adventure.
Is that
That's
what
what
it's
we're gonna
called?
call it.
That was
Find
really
Olaf.
fun. We just go in each country and find Olaf. We did Remy for food and wine, and it really makes, let me know if you disagree, but I think it really makes your like walk around the countries a lot more entertaining, and you can get through, like you're into the country, not just like walking by, because you're gonna go and try and find Olaf. A couple of them are really hard, and it's fun too because it brings up conversations with other guests that are doing it, and you can like try and help each other. Do you like doing Olaf?
It was alright. I don't know. It was
It's
fun.
fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good time. What was your favorite thing you ate at the festival or drank?
Ate. I don't even remember what I ate. Well, drink wise, it would have been the German grapefruit beer, but they have that all year round.
Oh, they do?
Pretty
It
sure
wasn't just
that
for-
pretty sure that's
Oh.
all year, and then like food and wine was the wild cherry one.
that you
So
liked.
that one, I feel like that one was a seasonal Epcot type deal
The grapefruit.
for food and wine.
Yeah, but the grapefruit is
the
all
wild
the
cherry
time.
one. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I think the grapefruit one is all the time.
That is true, because where you bought the grapefruit beer, it was not
Mm-hmm.
at a festival booth. It was just at the regular Germany booth.
Favorite thing that I ate? I mean, I only had my normal staples. So the Mexico for lunch.
Oh yeah, you didn't
I
really.
didn't.
I feel like there wasn't
wasn't
a
a
ton
lot,
of
yeah.
food. He's very picky, but
They didn't
even
have, if
for
they would have
myself,
had that cheesecake at.
the maple cheesecake, yeah, that was at Food and Wine.
Mm.
But I tried to do the cookie stroll. He wasn't gonna help me out with the cookie stroll. I only made it through 3 cookies. If you do the cookie stroll, either like bring a baggie so you can eat half the cookie and save it for later, or bring people with you that will help you eat the cookies, because I couldn't eat them all by myself. It was really fun though. What did you think of Harmonious?
Harmonious. Where we were standing
So where were we
for it,
standing?
I liked because you beat everybody to.
Where do we stand?
So we stand at the international
Gateway.
kind of gateway bridge, so that that is in between, what is it, England and France.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in the sea, the what's the channel?
know.
It's I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's real life thing. It's
What's
themed.
it called? English channel?
Sure.
I can't check my phone. But yes, so during Harmonious, we always, and even for Epcot Forever, we would always stand on that bridge, because then we can just zip to the Skyliner really quickly. I feel like Epcot Forever, you needed to be in front. Harmonious, supposedly, there are good spots to stand and bad spots to stand. For our first time,
The English channel.
so that's right. For the first time watching it, I feel like our spot was pretty good. But I
Wait,
think
what?
that
For what?
for the first time watching it, I feel like I was able to see everything.
Yeah, but
But I
I
would
think if you
rather-
have like the whatever you want, like the circle part of the
in
ring.
your
I
main.
think that's where
you wanna
see
be.
more stuff.
Yeah, so next time we go, I would want to be in a different spot, even though, granted, being by the gateway is nice because then you don't have a super long wait for the Skyliner, and you're out right away.
I also don't know like how early you would have to get like okay seats for the main area, because a lot of the main area, like it's that dining pack like where you're paying to
the dessert
have,
party.
Yeah,
that's true.
which I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah, that was on Saturday.
What was your favorite ride
At
Epcot?
Well, we rode Remy's for the first time. I really liked it. I can see where people don't like how there's so many more screens than Mickey and Minnie's, but I think it was really cute. Living with the Land had their holiday overlay and it was all Christmas lights. That was really fun to see. So probably, I don't know what my favorite would have been, Remy's or Living with the Land. Yours was Living with the Land, right?
I mean, I like a good Soarin'.
You do like Soarin', but we didn't go. Did we go on Soarin' that day?
Yeah, we went on it Saturday
And Sunday. Okay. What's your all-time favorite ride at Epcot? Soarin'?
Probably yeah, either Soarin' or Test Track.
Yeah, we didn't do Test Track this time.
It was a quick trip.
It was a quick trip. So Sunday was a big day because. So Sunday was a big day because that was the first time we used Genie Plus. We purchased it. So what kind of stinks about Genie Plus, since we do have
if you're an annual
pass holder, only if you're an annual pass holder, you cannot purchase Genie Plus until midnight of the day that you're going to the park. Since we were up late at Epcot, we just stayed up until midnight and purchased Genie right then and there at night. And then at 7 a.m. is when you can make your first selection, and that's for anybody, right? Or resort guests.
I think if you're staying on property, yeah, it's 7 a.m.
It's 7 a.m.
If it's not, I think it's whenever
when the park opens, yeah. So Jackson got up right at 7 and booked us a
rock and roller
lightning
coaster.
lane. I was gonna say fast. A lightning lane for rock and roller coaster. We normally get to the parks super early. They do have the it's not called extra magic hours anymore, but like early morning magic or something. I don't know.
If you're just a resort guest.
Yeah, you can get in 30 minutes before. We were going to do that, but then we decided to sleep for an extra hour, so we didn't. We got there literally when everyone else did. It was insanely busy. But if you are staying on the resort and you want to use all of your time, make sure you get there early because it is worth it.
Yeah, and I think the next time we go in March,
we'll do it correctly.
I think we should buy the Rise, just pay the $15 to automatically get on the ride at some point in the day.
15 plus your Genie Plus.
And then book whatever we want Fast Pass wise. Not Fast Pass, Genie Plus wise.
Lightning Lane.
And then I think that's when you have to get on Slinky Dog right at 7:30 if the park opens at 8:30, and just do that first, since we can be 30 minutes ahead of everybody else. Be done with that for the day.
So don't.
Otherwise we're gonna wait 2 hours.
Yeah.
To ride something that it's an okay ride, but
we want to do it, but it's fine. Yeah. So back up 1 second. So they have Genie Plus, that's $15 per person per day, and then you have your extra lightning lane. So 2 rides in each park are going to be an extra fee on top of your Genie Plus fee. Right now, I think it might start the 22nd. It's already the 19th. So they kicked off, at the time of filming of this video, they kicked off Everest from Animal Kingdom and Mickey and Minnie's from Hollywood Studios. So they
Space Mountain.
And Space Mountain?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they did a park for each one.
A ride
from each one. So and what was
Epcot? Frozen.
Yeah, Frozen.
Frozen. Yep. So between like the 19th and sometime in January.
January 3rd.
That's it? I thought it was the middle of
2
January.
weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Those are going to be added to your Genie Plus. I feel like either people weren't buying those extra lightning lanes or people aren't buying Genie Plus, and so they're going to see maybe if adding those rides onto Genie Plus.
I think it's to control the capacity, because people were just buying like maybe those rides.
Yeah.
And so now they're giving them incentive on, hey, buy this
Genie
product
Plus.
and you can ride
All different rides.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. That's very insightful. Okay, so back to Genie Plus. After Rock and Roller Coaster, we went on Mickey and Minnie's, and we did not use Genie Plus.
Yeah.
We were gonna get on Tower of Terror, but it was like, what was it, 20 minutes, and then shot up to like 45.
Correct.
Yeah. So then we just went and waited for Mickey and Minnie's. I think it was like 60-minute wait or
50,
something.
60.
Yeah, something around there. And then we booked. What did we book after? We booked Tower of Terror.
No, we did Toy Story Mania.
Oh, we did. So after Rock and Roller Coaster, then we went to Mickey and Minnie's, and then we had our next Genie Plus Lightning Lane. That is confusing. For Toy Story Mania. I won.
Yeah.
And then so this was interesting. Once you scan in your second time, then you can book your next Lightning Lane for your Genie Plus. You have to scan in first in the line, and then some point in the line,
I
they're
thought it
going
was
to make
after
you
your
scan
first
again.
every time.
No, they're going to make you scan again.
No, but I thought like after you've selected your selection, then you can do it. Like right after Rock and Roller Coaster,
Yeah,
we booked a Lightning Lane. Like I'm almost positive.
we did for Toy Story Mania.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's either right when you get in, you do it, or I think they don't allow you to stack anymore, because it's almost
You
like
used to be able to
it
stack
used to be
them.
like every 90 minutes, but we couldn't figure it out.
do it. It
We
wasn't
never were
working
able
for
to do it.
us. Yeah. But I think the reason it didn't work for us is because we started to use them. If I can find the video that Tim Tracker did, I'll link it down below. But he bought Genie Plus, and then he didn't go into the park until like 3 or 4, and he had 4 or 5 Lightning Lanes already booked for the day. And so I think it's if you book your first one, then after 90 minutes, if you don't use that first one, you can book a second one.
Okay.
But once you use the first one, then it's like,
Okay.
it just allows you to stack. So anyways, we did Toy Story Mania, and then we
Lunch.
ate lunch, and then we went on Tower of Terror.
Mm-hmm.
After Tower of Terror's Lightning Lane, then we got Frozen.
Correct.
And then after Frozen, we actually went over to Epcot and just took the Skyliner and did Soarin' one more time.
And had lovely chat with a couple people.
So I'm not going to talk about what they talked about. But just so you know, on the Skyliner now, you have to wear your mask if there's other people in the cabin, and if it's a busy time, they are going to load other parties in the cabin with you. I feel like it was 50-50. In the mornings, you're always going to be with somebody because they're going to make that line go quick, which I appreciate. Later in the middle of the day, they're probably not going to. Later in the day, they probably will. So just keep that in mind, and yeah, be respectful of the other cabin people in your cabin.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. So that's something that I don't think a lot of people are aware of with Genie Plus, is that it is for your entire day. It is not per park. So we use our Genie Plus in Hollywood Studios and in Epcot in that one day. I'm really excited when we go for our next trip in March to use it more, and definitely in Magic Kingdom. I feel like in Hollywood Studios it was worth it.
Yeah, you almost have to. You almost have to if you want to have like
get through all your
lines.
rides. Yeah. And I think it's hard for us too, because we've had so many trips with no crowds, And so like we have to get back into that mindset of like it's gonna be crowded.
Or the mindset of we're eventually not going to be there every like 90 days.
True. I don't want to have that mindset though.
Well, because like most of the trip we're like, oh, we'll be back in March. We don't need to ride that ride.
But I will say though, I wanted to also add Epcot went to Candlelight Processional. Absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to do that again. But this trip, like to preface, I should say, I don't know about you, I went into it knowing we're just going to do all of the holiday stuff. I knew we weren't going to get on all the rides that we like. I knew we weren't going to do everything that we normally do, and I was totally okay with that because this weekend was solely focused on doing holiday stuff in the park.
Yeah.
And so like that was the attitude I had going in, and so I knew we weren't going to get everything done. But overall, I really enjoyed going for the weekend. I thought it was going to be hard leaving. I thought it was going to be too quick, but I definitely enjoyed it. Yes, I was very tired a couple of those days. Every day. I think I think getting in so late really screwed us that Thursday.
I think it would have been better had we lifted.
Yeah.
Or Ubered from the airport to the resort.
We took the Magical Express for the last time, RIP, and it was probably like a 2-hour wait.
Well, it was more like from when we got our bags, it was 2 hours to get to the resort.
Yeah.
We didn't like wait for 2 hours.
But there were also other people already on our bus. When we got there.
Yeah, we were probably on the bus for 30, 45 minutes
I feel
maybe.
like it was longer than that. It wasn't. Probably because it was like 1 a.m. and I was annoyed. So we didn't get back.
We landed at 11:30.
And we got back at 2.
Yeah, we got into the room around,
That's a long time.
maybe 2.
Yeah.
1:45.
Yeah. So I think that is correct. We should have just gotten our bags and then like paid for an Uber or something. It probably would have been worth it.
We would have gotten in at midnight.
Yeah, and that would have saved us 2 hours. It definitely would have been worth it. But Magical Express is no longer a thing, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Anything else you want to add about our weekend at Disney?
I wish we would have left earlier on Thursday to begin with.
Yeah. Next time we go for the weekend, I definitely would want an earlier flight on Thursday.
Like, leave at noon, get in no later than 7.
Yeah. That would have definitely saved us. And like even on Friday, and granted I feel like both of us, we can't sleep in anymore. Like it's hard for us to sleep in. I wish it wasn't. But we got up probably like 8-ish on Friday. Then we went to Disney Springs, got our new annual passes, and then ate lunch there, looked around. We probably didn't get to Magic Kingdom until about 4.
Yeah.
So like we took our time on Friday, but still that 2 a.m. like hits you hard. Especially since you can't sleep till 11 anymore. But I definitely, next time we go on the weekend, next year. Wink, wink.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Next time we go for the weekend, I definitely would have a better flight on Thursday to make it better for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Anything else? We stayed at Pop Century. Always highly recommend staying at Pop.
Oh, that dessert at Pop Century.
Oh, the cheesecake?
Yeah.
That wasn't a holiday. That was a 50th anniversary.
What was it though?
It was a raspberry cheesecake. So that was Saturday night. We got in super late from Epcot and we didn't really eat dinner at Epcot because we were just running around doing extra things. And so we just grabbed food at the resort. Just did like a mobile order. We got chicken fingers, and then I got the 50th macaroon. Jackson got the raspberry cheesecake. We didn't even have a fork, and it was good. I'll leave all of those vlogs linked in the description down below if you missed them. Anything else you want to add?
Can't wait to go back.
Yay! So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys like our gingerbread houses. Make sure you comment down below which one is better.
yours.
Oh, yours is cute. I like your peppermints and your candy cane. It's cute. It is. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll